Good morning, SC Audios. This is the Cox coming to you live from scaudios.com. Your place for platinum level replay strategies and tips. You name it, we got it. Alright, we have Orth, the red Protoss player, in the right starting position. We have Grethorp, the blue Terran, in the left starting position. This is Scrap Station, a small 1v1 map with plenty of expansions, and a gold mineral line down here. What Orth is doing is a standard build against Terran, because especially on a small map like Scrap Station, Proxy Reapers is deadly. The reason why Proxy Reapers is deadly is the fact that Reapers can come out so quickly, especially on this map. It's not even funny. If the Terran wants to Proxy Reaper, the fastest a Stalker can get out for a TOS player is 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and that's devoting all energy to getting that Stalker out. So as we can see, Orth is coming out here. He's building himself a simulator, trying to get some gas up so he can get a Stalker by the time his Cyber Core finishes. So we have him building his gateway here. He's still producing more probes. He did scout with his probe over here, so he does see that he is not, in fact, going Reapers, as there is no gas. He's starting an orbital command center. Orth still moving his probe all around the base. And what it looks like is, yes, in fact, Grethorp is actually going for a fast expansion. Not sure if that's a really good idea for a Terran player, especially on Scrap Station, when Protoss can warp in units with a warp gate very, very quickly and efficiently. All they need is a pylon to do this. So we do have a supply depot down here, giving Grethorp a little bit of a view, because in order to get to Grethorp's base, Orth has to come through this point right here, below this wall, and he would have the high ground if he put some units up there. So we see Grethorp is doing the fast expansion, building a second and third racks, no gas whatsoever. So Orth knows that he can just start pumping out units, and without worrying about a rush. Orth throws down a second gateway. He's got two assimilators moving. He's researching his warp gates right now. He does have his one Stalker out, just steadily building up his economy. We see Grethorp with 2 Marines coming down. Expansion is almost done. 3 barracks. There goes his refinery. He's building 2 refineries at one time. Still building SCVs. Throwing down the mules. You know, standard Terran build. Going 3 racks. Oh, it looks like Orth is doing a 4-gate build, which will be heavily favor him. As soon as he gets these warp gates coming out, he'll be able to transform his gateways into warp gates and be able to instantly warp in units on a 20-second cooldown. Still producing probes. Let's take a look at the units. We have 19 probes, 18 SCVs, 6 Marines, 1 Mule, 20 probes, 1 Stalker. Pretty much a standard build going on right here. We do see an SCV coming down here, probably to get on the Zelnaga Tower and scout just a little bit. Another probe going out for Orth. He does have a bunker set up here with Marines, so it looks like he might try to wall off this expansion right here with bunkers. SCV going to go scout, see if there's any expansions. Obviously there isn't, because TOS can really do wonders with one base building in the early game. So Grethorp, I should say, does see the 3 gateways. He does not see the 4th one. So at this point, all he sees is 3 gateways going. And there it is. There's the second bunker going down. Possibly a 3rd one might be going down in just a little bit. So we do have the fast expansion. Minerals coming in with an orbital command on the expansion. 3 racks still, another factory going down, 2 starports going down. Not sure if this is a smart move. He pretty much has nothing but Marines, which is not very good counter against Stalkers. They do a lot of damage when focus firing on Stalkers once you get the shields down, but I'm not sure if this is a good idea for uh-oh, look here. Yep, see here, we got the Stalkers coming down. Focus firing the bunkers to get them out of the way. He does take a lot of oh, sorry about that. He does take a lot of unit loss here, and he's going to have to cut back before he loses everything. Now, something to notice down here, he does have Orth does have a pylon near his opponent's base to keep the downtime from walking across the map, since this is a kind of a long way to walk from base to base. So we're still throwing stalkers down. All he has is Marines at this point. I don't think Grethorp's strategy is going to work too well for him. Looks like he's trying to get Banshees going down with the amount of gas and minerals that he's saved up. Stalker's running around, killing off the units. I don't know why the mule's here. He can't attack at all, but these stalkers are just gonna, rip through these Marines. But with focus firing with Marines, stalkers go down bad once their shields go out. And that is it for the toss force right there. Looks like he rebuilt his bunker, adding more Marines back to it. Still building more SCVs because he did lose a lot of SCVs in that fight just now. Still going a Marine build. Looks like he does have Banshees building. Let's look at Orth. Orth is still going with his one base 4 gate. A pylon down here, warping in more units. Stalkers here. This might be the end of that. Nothing really anything Marines can do against stalkers, especially if they focus fire. They do have a bonus against armored, but still, more stalkers against Marines are going to do more damage than Marines can do against the stalkers, especially if you have them in numbers. More stalkers coming down. Yeah, I don't think the fast expansion by the Terran was a good idea. Maybe he's trying something new. I'm not sure, but yeah, 3 barracks, Banshees, 2 starport Banshee build. I just don't think he had the units to support the stalkers, but it was a good game. This was a Division 1 Platinum Division Rank 1 matchup. I think what did it in for the Terran was the fact that he tried to fast expand here. What I would have done was probably have built up a larger force and then maybe pushed out with tanks instead of going for the Banshees. Tanks would have done a lot better against the stalkers. But yeah, that's it. This is the Cox. I'm out.